Yeah, you too. All right, we're gonna get warmed up. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left of warm ups, and then we're gonna get the show on the road. I'm trying from this corner. Hopefully, the Wi Fi will be better since I'm not too far from the concession stand in the rink manager's office. Last time I was way up there on the top, and it was like the furthest from the Wi-Fi signals I could get, pretty much, and it was not working. So we're going for down here. We're playing West Fargo for first place for championship. Um, I apologize for the struggles with the Wi-Fi. I hit the wrong button somehow and deleted the live stream. Had to jump on quick, so uh, I'm glad that you guys were able to make it back on. Sent out all the links. Hopefully, everyone's getting the links that they need. Also, if you are avid follower of mine or of the Watertown Lakers, you can go to YouTube. Watertown Lakers Driscoll Rink is where I'm usually at. Again, the Watertown Lakers Driscoll Rink. If you search under YouTube, that's where you can find me. Starting the game out with Patricia in the net. We have Emma Schleisner, McKenna Knopf, and Bree on forward. Lily and Keegan on D. It does appear that we have the same refs as this morning, so we will see how this goes. I think one looks different. Emma picking up the net and bringing it through the neutral zone, getting pinched off on the side. They're going to take control of it. They're going to bring it down the boards. They're going to bring it around. Emma's going to send it around the boards. They're not quite able to. Bree's not able to pick it up. McKenna's going to grab. She's going to look at where her team is at. Pinched off over in the boards. Keegan trying to get a hold of it. They're going to chip it up into the neutral zone. Send it across, and they're going to try to bring it in, and we're going to get it. We'll poke it away here briefly. Put your foot with the save. And they tried to wrap around and was stopped. Tried to get the shot on, and it gets covered. $13:25 left to the first period. Puck goes wide. Puck goes across in front of Patricia. Battling it down in the corner. Sloan getting it on her stick. She's going to take it up. Get it into the neutral zone. Puck going around. Kira keeping it in. Going to go around. They're going to go around the back of the net. Sorry, ladies. They're going to fire it across. Back into the neutral zone. Back into our zone. They're going to get control over it again. Kira's going to give them some pressure. And we got an offsides. New line out. Piper on the face off. Back to Shay. Shay's going to bring it around. Send it in. Melissa gonna get a control of it and send it up into the neutral zone. They're gonna bring it back into our zone. Try to regroup. Melissa going after it, and we're gonna have an icing call, bringing that down to the right of West Fargo's goalie. Graceland on face-off. Lily behind the rope. Got a shot on. Keegan going after it. Keegan sending it across into the neutral zone. They're gonna grab a hold of it. Sending it back into the neutral zone. Lily winning speed. Keegan bringing it around the back of the net, sending it over. Grayson gonna get up and get it on her stick. She's gonna bring it across the neutral zone. She's gonna send it over to Kelty. Kelty's gonna rush to get to it. Go around the back of the net. Emma's gonna poke it away. Keegan again gonna grab a hold of it. Now Emma's got it on her stick, bringing it around through the neutral zone, bringing it up in. getting it sent away while we getting some new legs out there. Lily's sending it back in. Stay with control, setting it up to Bree. Bree not quite able to get it on her stick. Back into the neutral zone, and they're going to bring it into the left. On the left, go back around the net. They're trying to center it, but not able to get a control of it. Emma gets it down into the zone. Now back into the neutral zone. They're going to go wide to the right. Go around behind Patricia, and they're going to try to lop it in there, but not able to. Let's just stay with it. We're kind of pushing through. Sloan with control, and she's going to fire and not quite able to get there. Well, she got it to the goalie. They saved it. Again, they're sending it out. Alyssa battling for it down there in the deep. Sloan sending it around. Kira getting it into the neutral zone. Piper gonna go after it. Still in the neutral zone. Sending it across to Kira. Not quite able to keep it in. Here we go with Keegan bringing it around. And we got poked away place for her. And they're gonna bring it through the neutral zone. Sent back and not going in. Good job, Patricia. Send it over to Piper. Piper's going to send it up into the neutral zone. Kira's going to chase after it. They're going to win the speed there. They're going to bring it through the neutral zone. And saved by Patricia. Keegan bringing it around. Deke her out a little bit, sending it across Kira and into the neutral zone. They're going to send it across. Graceland getting it away from her. Momentarily. Patricia saved that one again. Kelty going after it, getting it to get it out of the net, out of the our zone, getting it into the neutral zone. That's a stick save for Patricia. Sending it back. Lily said, nope, not today. She's going to get it up into the neutral zone. Going to get trips and no call made. Two refs standing right there. Going to go wide to left of Patricia. Graceland coming through. Tried to send it board side and get it out of there. And they got a goal. West Fargo goals. 1-0. 7-17 in the first period. All right, face off. Emma Schleissner, McKenna Nosh, Bree. Patricia pad save. Number 28, Alyssa. Sending it across the back of the net. Up now we're up to McKenna. McKenna's one-on-one with number 6 here briefly. Sent it over to Emma. Emma trying to control and they fire it up. And just went over the net. Barely. Emma getting a hold of it. Emma bringing it back to Alyssa. Alyssa sending it in to the left of the goalie. They're trying to regroup. They're going to send it along. Alyssa's going to step back up. Try to get that. They're going to try. Again. Oh, tip the pipe. Alyssa getting it away. You send it around the boards. Again, McKenna is sending it out. And they shoot wide to the left of Patricia. And Patricia stick saving it. Sending it high. Back over to Sloan. Oh, I'm sorry, McKenna bringing it up. Sloan gonna chase after it. Along the boards here. Behind the net. We're gonna center it up. Lily's gonna take a shot. Lily not able to catch it. Lily battling it behind the net. And Patricia gets it covered. And face off to the right of Patricia. Patricia pushes it away. Keegan going to bring it around to the side, into the neutral zone, and into our offensive zone. She's going to get pinched on the board. Piper going to get control of it. She's going to send it up to Hadley. Hadley's going to send it to the center. Keegan sending it over to Hadley. Hadley's going to send it in. They're going to bring it around the back of their net. Ooh. Patricia lost her feet. Oh, I'm sorry. Piper lost her feet. Hadley's going to get control over it, and she's going to hold it up against the boards here. And then around the back. Shay sending it up to Corey. And that's a puck out of play. .319 left of the first period. Score 0-1. .319 left of the first period. Score 0-1. West Fargo with the lead. Graceland on center. Face off. Graceland keeping it in with her hip. Adrina battling for it in the corner. Kelty back to Graceland. Graceland's going to get control over it, and she's going to bring it around. Bring it back into the neutral zone. And get pushed off. It's going to get sent across to Kelty. Kelty's going to bring it up into his zone, sending it around the back of the net. They're going to play with it behind the net for a second. They're going to take off. Graceland's stealing it away. Graceland's going to bring it around and shoot. And the pad saved by their goalie. I think we all need their skates sharpened. We can't stay on our feet today. Maybe the ice is just slippery. McKenna sending it in briefly. They taking it over. 1:46 left of the first period. We're going to bring it around the back of our net. They're going to try to send it in. Patricia's going to poke it away. Wesley's going to get control of it. Send it over to Bree. Bree's going to hold it on the boards. It's going to get some help by Shay, I believe it is, over there. Shay going to pick it up. Send it up. Shay's going to take a chance and go at it. Sending it across to McKenna. McKenna tries to fire it off, gets it stopped by one of their players. She's going to grab a hold of it and she's going to try centering it. Not quite able to get there. 45 seconds left in the first period. And that's an icing call. Or come down to the right of Patricia. Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to take it to the left of Patricia. Odd. Should have came from the right, or I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know everything. Keegan bringing it around the back of the net, sending it up. It's going, trying to get it into the neutral zone. Grayson gets taken out, and she's going to get back up. Grayson going to step up and keep it into the neutral zone. Patricia takes it in the elbow, or Piper takes it in the elbow. We're going to try to shoot. This is 2.9 seconds left of the first period. It's one. They got a goal, 2-0. Oh, well, that's the end of the first period. If I recall correctly, they are going to take a 15-minute van break. I am going to shut the sound off. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, face down. Yeah, tuck down there behind the goalie. I'm kind of fighting for it over here. I'm gonna center it up. Not quite able to get to it. I apologize for everyone that's watching. The Wi-Fi is terrible here. I tried to get as close um to the router as possible, but still, with it's a struggle. We're getting it back in the zone, headed towards the goalie, battling it in the corner down here, straight along the boards. All back to slowing back to Shay. Shay's gonna try to get it around. Back up to Sloan. Sloan's gonna turn and shoot. The goalie's gonna push it away. 12:39 left in the second period. Scores 2-0. West Fargo is up. And they're gonna fire it off, and it's going to be an icing. We're gonna face up down to the left of West Fargo's goalie. And right in. Over on the boards. Kira's gonna get to it. Attempt to get to it. Going back behind the net. They're gonna bring it up into the neutral zone. We're gonna go after it and try to get it away. They go across the net, not able to make it, which is good. They're in the neutral zone. They're gonna get out. Patricia's gonna push it away. Lily's gonna fight for it over along the boards. Keegan sending it around to Kira. Kira's trying to get it cleared. Not quite able to. Again, we're gonna try one more time. They've shot it deep behind Patricia. Lily to the puck. Lily's gonna bring it around the net. Send it up. They're gonna do it. Just gonna go wide to the right of Patricia. Keegan's gonna get over to it, sending it out and to Graceland. Graceland's gonna bring it in. She's gonna go wide and send it deep back around behind the goalie. And they're gonna bring it up, try to go through the neutral zone. Lily's gonna try to go after it. And they were able to get it in. 10:37 in the second period. The score is 3-0. Listen to the puck. Bring it around the back of the net. Trey gonna get a hold of it. Trey gonna send it up to McKenna. McKenna's gonna send it out to Emma. Emma's gonna bring it in. McKenna's gonna get a hold of it. She's gonna bring it over. She's gonna shoot. And right into the glove of the goalie. And I'll face off down to the right of the goalie. Goalie has to push it away. If I send it wide, McKenna's going to send it out into the neutral zone. And it's going to be a shot on net. And this is going to bring it around. Send it up to Sloan into the neutral zone. We're still going to go back, get it, bring it around the back of the net. They're going to regroup. Rebuild the team, getting it into our zone. Quite able to control it. So I'm going to get to the puck, taking it back around the back of the net. He's going to send it up to Piper. Piper's going to hold on to it on the boards. Sloan's going to send it across, bounce off the boards, and we're going to have an icing call. I'm going to face off right here in front. Graceland on the face off. Go back behind Patricia. Really able to get that away from there. Graceland getting it in the zone. She's going to rush to get to it. Hi. Really getting hold of the puck. She's going to bring it around. Apologize for the noise. Got an entire team coming out behind me. And that's a puck out of play. Seven to 54 left in the second period. 0-3. We're going to face off to the right of Patricia. We got Emma Schleisner on face off. Emma going to bring it around. Send it to the boards. Get it back into the neutral zone. Down into the offensive zone. Okay, getting it away. Also going to get a hold of it. Send it around. Sending it up the board. We're going to try to get it out. And I was going to try to get it off of the other player. Bounce off of Sabrina's foot. Emma's going to shoot it in. This is going to go get some fresh legs. Sloan is in. McKenna's going to turn, try to shoot. Not quite able to get it. Try again. Send it up the boards. Oh, that's a good fight along the board. That was a great job of getting it away. So I'm going to bring it around, fire it up, and try to get it in. Not quite able to make it. Tilted to the puck. On the far side there. Shay's gonna step up. She's gonna get taken out. Oh, that was wide of the net. 5:41 left for the second period. 0-3. And that's a puck out of play. Wilson on the first left, over to Bree. I'm sorry, to Hadley. Had it back. He was gonna chase. Keep it in the neutral zone. They're gonna send it across. Turning around. Bringing it into the zone. Send it across. Goes wide and high. Keegan trying to hold it off in the corner. Giving that off. Wilson getting it out and clearing in the zone. Way to stay with it, Keegan. Grayson picking up the puck. She's going to bring it across into the neutral zone. Off the board and try to pick it back up. Not quite able to get there. Lily taking possession. She's going to send it across. Hadley's going to chase after it. Grayson again, picking it up, sending it up. Fear's going to bring it up. Back to Grayson. Grayson's going to shoot. It's going to go wide. And almost went in. It bounced up over. Ugh, so close. Lily poke it away. Emma comes up. Lily's gonna regroup and send it up to Emma. Emma's gonna deacon go through. Emma sending it back to Lily. Lily's gonna turn, send it back up to Emma. Emma's gonna take it around the back of the net. Looking for where she's gonna go next. Sending it back around. Lily's gonna get over there and she's gonna keep it in. And it gets out into the neutral zone. Lily's gonna hang on to it over there on the boards. McKenna's gonna get a hold of it. And Patricia's gonna get it covered. Let's go, Lakers! 3:15 left of the second period. Scores 0-3. We're gonna face off down here in front. Patricia sending it away. Shade coming around. Up to Piper. Piper across to Sloan. Sloan gonna bring it in. Right along the blue line. Able to still keep it in by Kelty. Sloan gonna turn and try to shoot and bounce off the chin of the West Fargo. Shay's gonna go after it. And they miss. And I believe that's a puck out of play. Person with the face off. So getting it away from Patricia, turning it around. Number 4 must not be very confident. She had a straight on shot. I'm gonna face off down here to the left of Patricia. A lot of sticks flying today. Filter bailing out. Piper coming in. Emma McKenna tried to shoot, and it goes wide. Keegan gonna get it on her stick. She's gonna send it wide. Back around. Lily saving it from going out. And they're gonna wave it off. Lily to the puck. Gonna bring it around the net. Sending it up to Piper. Firing back. Piper wide to McKenna. Time to go back to Sloan. Piper's going to pick it up, and it gets taken away. Keegan getting a hold of it. Then Sloan getting a hold of it, going around the back of the net, and that is the end of period 2. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the time again. It's intense. Quick break. We will go into third period. Score 0-3. West Fargo on top. Now let me see if I can see the shots on. It's only on one scoreboard here. West Fargo has 14 shots on net, and Watertown Lakers has 10 shots on net. I don't know if I was too far away if you guys heard, but West Fargo 14 shots on goal, and Watertown Lakers 10 shots on goal. Going into the third period, 0-3. Let's go Lakers! Sloan on faceoff. Wrap it around behind Patricia. Gonna come on up. Send it up. Sloan trying to get it in. Quite able to. Then the offside, or sorry, into the neutral zone. They're gonna try to send it back in. Keegan's gonna send it out. Oh, bounced off the foot of the player. Really wide to Piper. Piper is gonna bail out and get a line change here. Emma back out. And we're gonna have an icing call. That brings us down to the left of West Fargo's goalie. Emma for the faceoff. Over to McKenna. McKenna to Alyssa. Fire it in. Saved by the goalie. McKenna gets to the puck. She's gonna center it. Jay's gonna send it back. Bounce off the foot of the player. Emma's gonna fire again. Pad save. McKenna to the puck. Send it over. Kelty trying to send it up. 12:41 left of the third period. Sending it up to McKenna. McKenna's gonna bring it in. Loses it. Hadley gonna bring it in. Hadley's gonna keep going. Grayson gonna get on her stick. She's gonna backhand it over. And it's still loose. McKenna gonna get a hold of it. You just send it back. We're gonna fire it off to the chest of the goalie. Let's go Lakers! Grayson to Hadley. Hadley's going to send it back to Lily. Not quite able to get out. Let's keep it in. But when I regroup, Lily's going to send it over. Oh, getting poked away. Patricia taking it to the chest. Was able to save it. Patricia pushing that one off to the side. Keegan picking it up. Keegan's going to send it up to Hadley. Hadley over to Graceland. Not quite able to get it. Keegan going to try to go after it. Hadley going back. He's going to get a hold of it. And it's going to slide in. Just quite able to get there. Go behind Patricia. Wrap it around. Hadley's going to fight for it on the corner. Get pushed away. Keegan's going to pick it up. Keegan's going to see a spot and she's going to take it. Send it up the boards. Sending it in. And we have an icing call. That brings us down to the right of Patricia. 10:52 left in the third period. 0-3. 10:52 left in the third period. Battle for it down in our defensive zone. They're passing it back to one of their players. Comes across the neutral zone. Poland's going to chase it. Sorry. Sloan taking it around to the back of the net. And that's Piper. So we're going to bring it up. Send it into the neutral zone. Sloan's going to send it to the side. We're going to have some leg change. And out. Offsides. 9:39 left of the third period. 9:39 left of the third period. And to Alyssa. Alyssa to firing it up into the zone. Gonna go down deep behind the goalie. McKenna stealing it from her. Gonna try to wrap it around. Get it centered up. Alyssa staying with it around the back of the net. Okay, getting a hold of it. They got a goal. So Fargo goal. 0-4, 8:39 left in the third period. I'll face up, center ice. Sending it wide. Sending it across to Sloan. Sloan's gonna send it in. Keegan taking it around the back of the net. Just kidding. Maybe. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna battle it behind the net. Sloan's gonna step up. Sloan's gonna send it wide. Driscoll is hurrying, not quite gonna be able to get there. They grab a hold of it and send it around the back of the net. Sloan's gonna catch that. Send it wide again. Try to send it across. .7:30 left of the third period. Grayson getting it on her stick, trying to send it boards. Grayson getting it away from her. Kira picking it up. Kira gonna send it over. It goes wide. Over the Lily. And we have an offsides. 6:50 left of the third period. Right into the neutral zone. Sorry. Yeah. Send her down for an icing call. Then come down here to the right of the goalie. Turn around. They're gonna send it across. They're gonna send it deep. Wilson is gonna beat him to it in the back of the net. Sending it across to Kira. So I'm gonna go pick it up and pinch it up against the boards. Alyssa up to Grayson. Grayson's gonna come around. He's gonna send it back to Kira. Kira's gonna try to slide shot it. All right. We're gonna have a power play. West Fargo with the penalty. Mm, 5-on-4. Emma over to Keegan. Keegan over to Lily. Lily's gonna send it up right to the chest of their goalie. Send it back. McKenna gonna send it back to Lily. Lily gonna send it over to Emma. Emma gonna send it back. Getting back into the neutral zone. And Patricia able to get it covered. 4:55 left of the third period. We're in a power play. Some 5-on-4 hockey. I'm up to Piper. Come over to the boards. Face off to the right of the goalie. Goes to the Grayson. Grayson over. Back to Whistle. And we go across. Back into the neutral zone. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. All up in front of us for those backs. We have an offsides. 3:18 left of the third period, 0-4. Emma on the face-off. Emma back to Keegan. Keegan over to Lily. McKenna with the shot. Centered. All right, Emma on the face-off. Emma back to Keegan. Keegan gonna fire it off. Back to Lily. Emma back to Lily. Lily's gonna shoot. Emma Lily's gonna get it covered. 2:32 left of the third period. First one back to Lily. Can't see. Is it in the way? Goes wide behind the net. Billy the Hadley into the neutral zone. Graceland into the zone. Trying to send it in. Graceland's getting hold of it again. She centers it and not quite able to make contact with anybody. She able to keep it in. 1:27 left of the third period. Jason getting it poked away into the neutral zone, on to the our offensive zone. Emma's gonna chase it, and she's gonna get a hold of it, and she's gonna get a goal. Emma Schleissner putting us on the board. What it did, because then they didn't get a shutout. Yeah. 42 seconds left of the third period. Score is 1-4. Puck went off. Kira possession of the puck. Got a cross. Shot on net. Not able to make it in. Well, final score 1-4. See if I can get shots real quick. West Fargo had 17 shots on net. Watertown had 18 shots on net. So taking home second place trophy. All right, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you guys for joining me.